This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the USC Trojans. Taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstrup. Let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Snap movement of its own. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Split backfield here. They're going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Penn State!
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Toss play to the outside. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a long pass.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Great play by the defender, knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Back in motion now. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. QB sneak.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Your 1st down loss and 2nd and long at 23. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Fowler. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Clean to the end zone. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout. Goal line formation for the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they won the football.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Headed to the end zone. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And a execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle finally made at the 37. And first and 10 from there. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's second and 13. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking for some space. It's Mark Martin. And that run produces a decent gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. It looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Pass was swarming him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Webb. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Running back grabs it on the screen. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, USC. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Penn State, 13.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed the chance for a bigger gain.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he
breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State, 19.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to throw. It's Sinclair. It's a short completion at the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. They're going to run the option. Oh, he can't connect with the wide out that time. Incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
First down and 10 now.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's a fly to the wide out. He's got it with room to run. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To the air. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Another great decision by the quarterback here. Good job of keeping this drive alive, keeping the clock moving. Late in the game, these are the plays that win football games, and that was a big one.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Give it to the big fullback here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Took contact on the throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fielded near the 20. The returner is blocked out. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Martin. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately.
And here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. USC offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. To a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. He ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's St. Clair. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Grinding away on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a first and 10 play. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage. Second down and goal.
Here's Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make the